introduction to you fucks. I am Cedric and Missy Sa-E-D.
All right, so let's talk about what you do when you run into some crazy meth head like this at the store and you got your kids with you. Hey everybody, Joe from Southern Cross Safety Academy, and today we're bringing you a video out of God knows where, but it is Walmart, and there's some lunatic freaking out at the counter. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, and I want you to envision yourself being there present. If you have kids, I want you to picture that your kids are there witnessing this, and if you don't have kids, then you don't have to picture that, obviously, but let's just take a look at this guy and think to yourself, what would you do if you were standing in line at this place and you saw a lunatic like this going nuts?
Introduction to you fucks. I am Cedric and Missy Sa-E-D. Hurry the fuck up. I'm leaving now. The darkness is low, sir, you fucking idiot. I am the prince of the Congo, you fucking idiot! The richest country in the world, you fucking idiot! What are you gonna do, you
Well, this guy's got kids, so he's obviously upset about this.
Boy, save him, boy! I see those white bubbles in your eyes, boy!
Now, I don't recommend getting that close to somebody. Good job, good job. Totally deserved, 100%. You do not let anybody within your reactionary gap, that reflex gap. Especially some nut job like this. I might have even punched him in the mouth as soon as he got back up off that counter just to knock him out and try to be done with it.
Elijah from the Bible, you fuck! Hey, bro!
So keep in mind, like, the amount of time that's taking place right now. Obviously, this had been going on for a little bit prior to somebody pressing record on their camera. No cops, no security.
You know why I'm gonna listen to this guy? You know why I'm gonna turn my music off for this guy? Because, of course you're black. What do you want me to do? I got the Prince of the Congo here. You guys should call me the Prince of Southern Africa. I came from my people. And I'm listening to Oh My, why my fucking guys tried here. What about motherfuckers? I'm sorry, guys. Come on, hey, that's what I did this for. Oh, you motherfuckers!
All right. There's this guy. I'd be taking his money too. Let's go ahead and talk about a couple of things here. So obviously when this video starts off, we got this guy screaming, raging like a lunatic, something about Prince of Africa, whatever. It doesn't really matter. The point is that anytime you ever hear somebody screaming like this, you definitely need to be taking them seriously. If you have kids in an environment like this, my recommendation would be to get those kids back. I don't necessarily think that you need to retreat from the entire situation. That's just my personal belief, my point of view. I would actually be concerned that this dude is probably about to start going ballistic on some random innocent person. And I would definitely want to be there. I'd want my kids to be able to see me being there, ready to help and step in and protect that individual if they were, in fact, being attacked. So always take lunatics like this seriously. Now, you see this guy here, he keeps going. He starts saying, hey, I got kids. Now, this really just highlights the importance of a few things here. One is maintaining that reactionary gap space. This guy, you can't really see me somewhat off camera, but he gets way too close to this dude. We have this habit as human beings of getting up in each other's faces. I don't know if it's like a primate thing, but it's a really dumb thing to do. And the reason why is because all of us have a reactionary gap due to the reflex arc, or you can call it a reflex gap, reactionary gap, doesn't matter. The point is that if I could hit you or smack you or punch you or touch you before your brain can actually register that I'm moving in on you and do something to defend, parlay, keep yourself back, get yourself back, then that is way too close because you're capable of being struck without actually even realize what is taking place. That's how you see people get cold clocked and knocked out all the time, is because they are within that reactionary gap. They have a slow reflex. So I definitely don't recommend, even if you have kids yelling in his face saying, I got kids, you just definitely need to be ready to do something if you're going to say something. Now, the next piece here, we have our Good Samaritan who comes in. He's a little bit further away. Notice that. And he's calm and he's collected. You know, the first guy was just kind of like high energy. Remember that if you're coming in at a higher energy or an equal vibrational frequency as that individual who's high on drugs, probably not even really listening to you anyways, but calm breeds calm. And so when you come up and you speak in a calm tone of voice and you move in a calm manner while maintaining that reactionary gap, then you are already beginning to de-escalate that situation, and you're going to bring that energy down to your level because it has a stronger resonance dependent upon how you approach it. This also highlights the importance of being in good physical shape. See the first guy, short, kind of stubby. This dude wasn't intimidated by him at all. Our Good Samaritan comes in, a little bit bigger, looks like he's a pretty jacked dude. Cool, calm, collected, just saying, hey man, get your stuff and get out of here, right? People are just trying to handle their business. And initially the guy does. But then he starts talking about white devil in his eyes, dancing, and then what happens? 100% justified in my opinion. And this is the point where I think that, you know, I myself, especially if I would have had kids there, I may have started hitting this dude in the face to try to neutralize him because this is just crazy. You know, you don't know what this guy's doing. You don't know what he's capable of. You don't know, you know, where he's going with all this stuff. But our Good Samaritan stepped in, was trying to be cool, calm, collected, told him, hey, you know, go ahead, handle your business. And then this guy got in his face. And so, you know, he created that distance. You need to keep that distance. Otherwise, you're allowing them to take away from the time you have to react, which means that you're less safe. You actually hear the crowd supports the dude who pushed him. Now, notice how this guy comes dancing in over on this guy. What's he do? He gets back and he's maintaining his distance. So this dude could be pulling some stupid dance move just to try to get close to him and then ultimately try to sucker punch him. But what does this guy do? He allows him to keep getting his distance, staying back. So if this guy does lunge towards him, he's going to have enough time to react, parlay, and then counter strike this guy. Ultimately, just a real weird, bizarre scenario. It happens all the time. So just make sure a couple of those things that we talked about there is that one, you take people who are freaking out like this seriously and presume they're on drugs. Two, if you have kids, get them far away from this person. If you feel better and safer leaving the place, then just leave the place. It's not worth having your kids get hurt or having your kids watch you get hurt while you're with them. The next thing is, if you're going to intervene, always do it in a calm manner and maintain distance, at least 2 arms distance is what I like to say, so that you can maintain that reactionary gap, okay, that amount of time that it's going to take you to respond to somebody trying to attack you. Then ultimately, if somebody does try to close in on that reactionary gap, that 2 arms distance away, then you need to strike. You need to be preemptive and strike them well. Like you saw our guy push that dude there. He pushed him hard up into that counter. That was 100% justified and appropriate. I would highly recommend that you do the same. And then as he began to start screaming some more and wanted to come back at him, he maintained that distance so he wouldn't get sucker punched. That was a really great job by that guy. He did a really good job handling it. Our Good Samaritan did. All right. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, let me know. Check it out. SouthernCross.company, where we have the Safety Academy. We're starting to put up more material. And yeah, look forward to serving y'all. Take care. Stay safe. And be kind.